I know I make a joke about this like all the time, every time I do all these videos, but I honestly had zero intention of having a pickup this month because I didn't want to buy anything. I really didn't. But, you know, the world, the universe, karma wants to work against me. So enjoy February 2023 pickups.
And his name is...
It's John Monday. Hello Internet, and I am back with another pickup video. If you can see from the thumbnail I did, I've got some big boxes. What could they be? Well, okay, let's start with the only game I've actually bought this month. And so there's a special reason for picking this one up. So for those who watch my channel, I have been doing the 52 game challenge for the year to try and actually reduce my backlog, even though it has resulted in me buying a few more games. But, you know, I'm fed up having all these games that I never play, and just I want to actually see a dent in my library. So, but one of the other people who was doing the 52 challenge was John, RetroKit, and even though I didn't know him before I joined the group, he had like removed all his videos by the time I got to know about him. But there's a couple of games he talked about wanting to play for the challenge, and other members of the group have been, you know, jumping on and deciding in his memory, in his honor, to do it. So with that in mind, I have picked up Call of Duty 3. So hopefully this will be appearing in a 52 game challenge video soon. So this is not from CEX, this is from eBay. So it seems to be in good condition. The only Call of Duty game I've ever actually played is Modern Warfare. Not the remaster, the original. And that was not long before the remaster came out, and that was on the PC. Fun fact, this was never released for the PC. It is like the only Call of Duty game that it hasn't got a PC port. Like 1, 2, 4, aka Modern Warfare, all PC ports. This one, no. So even though this is not my preferred way of playing an FPS, I like keyboard and mouse, but you know, you do what you must. Yeah, so inside came with the manual. So, and it seems to again be in good condition, and also promoting Tony Hawk Project 8. But actually, yeah, I mean, I'm actually impressed. This has got actually not necessarily a thick manual, but there's a good amount of pages to it. So yeah, and the disc, and yeah, except for like you can't really see it, but maybe a few like fingerprints. This is actually in very good condition. It might never actually been played. So even though this was not sealed when I got it, so I can't see any scratches on the disc is what I mean. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this in John's memory, so I hope it lives up to that. So next, another YouTuber, 9EG, aka Steve, made, or I think he's made a couple of books, but one that I picked up after seeing him advertise it. So he posted it and included a Pokeball sticker on it. So great. Okay, so I actually need to, I've removed the address, but I have not actually opened it up. So you get to see a live unboxing. Great. Cool. What's inside? Ooh. Oh, right. Ooh, peanuts. Lucky peanuts. And what I've bought from him is the top 50 Game Boy games. So I've seen some other YouTubers talk about this, and when I did a live stream with Steve and 60 Bits of Bob, he talked about this, and I was like, oh, I've got to pick that up. And then I eventually remembered to actually get in contact to pick it up, because there's no online store. You actually email him to say you want it. So I'll put a link to the email address in the description if you would like to pick it up. But I should probably show off some of the pages. So it covers Game Boy all the way through to Advance. It's got that U-book feel, like I don't want to bend the pages too much, but I'll try to show off. So, but yeah, starting with, of course, Super Mario Land. I mean, I'm really impressed with the quality of the paper. And yeah, cool. And looking at the various games included, onto the some Pokemon right there. Ooh, Micro Machines. Let's skip ahead and see some Game Boy Advance. A game I actually, let's see, a name game I know. Oh well. Street Fighter 2, there you go. So I can really look forward to giving this a read. It feels very good quality, and I mean, based on what others have said, I highly recommend it. I haven't obviously read it myself yet, but it feels like a quality book. So if you have a love for the Game Boy, or you're interested in maybe get to collecting for it, or just want to play some games, or know which ROMs you may want to try out, then yeah, give this a go. So thank you, Steve, for that. Now, moving on. Right. So for the last couple of months, I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace because the price of this has been going up quite a lot. So much so when I mentioned it, I was like, oh, you won't get it for like less than maybe 200 quid. Yeah, I was not going to spend that on this. But if we open it up, I will show you what I got. Whoop. Yep. Now then, this doesn't come with a box. Right. So, carry case. And what I got, because so there's a local restaurant called Pie Carumba, and they're like they're a pie restaurant, which may surprise you, but their thing is about geek culture. So like there's posters for films, statues, all that kind of stuff around, but on the walls they have TV set up with SNES minis. And I've only been there once, but my wife has gone there with the kids a couple of times with a friend of my eldest and his mum, and the kids love playing on Give Me a Go. Don't get me wrong, they're 3, so they're terrible. Like they just like pressing the buttons. So I mean, when this was first released by Nintendo, I had zero interest. But now I'm like, well, when the kids are a bit older, you know, it'd be nice for us to play together. And also, I would like to hack the shit out of this so I could play all the games for the SNES that I want to play. Because looking at the 21 games included, I have, pretty much thanks to either emulation or Game Boy Advance re-releases, played like the big hitters. I have played Final Fantasy 3, 6. I have played Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Mario Kart, Mario World, Yoshi's Island. I've played all those. So for the actual game library itself, I know that Star Fox 2 is on there, but the 16-bit Star Foxes aren't... I'm like playing Star Fox Assault at the moment, and I loved Light Out Wars. I'll talk more about that in my 52 challenge video. But yeah, so the actual library itself, great for him, but not for me. Whereas I want to load on all the JRPGs that we never got here, and I would like to play via TV. So, now, when I was contacting the seller about this, great chap by the way, he actually posted this to me before I'd actually paid him. That, because we were talking back and forth, there was a bit of delay in him like actually being able to send it. I also explained how the PayPal friends and family versus like products and services feature worked, because I was like, okay, you know, because I've been screwed over by not receiving stuff in the past, but I also understand that someone who's just selling something doesn't want to unknowingly get stung by the service fees. So that's why I'm like, okay, I want to buy this, and I'm happy to pay the bit extra to cover the fees, because this cost me £40, 40 quid. So that's great. I am not going to pay the 100 to 200 that people are asking for. So he also said to me, well, do you just want that, or would you like this other thing as well? And I'll do both for 80. And I was like, I have no idea that he was also selling this other item. I had zero interest in that item, but I was like, I don't think I will get a chance to get this for 40 quid again, so I should probably take him up on his offer. Which is the second box from my thumbnail. So, I am now also proud owner of a PlayStation Mini, or PlayStation Classic is what they're calling it. But yeah, so PlayStation Classic, this one is actually still in the box. I mean, it's been opened, but you know, it looks to be in great condition, or at least the box is. So I need to take a look. Well, let's open it up and see, shall we? Now, again, to be honest, looking at the game library that's included, I'm like, there's not really many heavy hitters, and I have played the games that include the console, the ones I am actually interested in, I have already played, so I am not getting it for the library that's included. Ooh, actually, yeah. That's a good form factor, actually. I like that. Sadly, it doesn't open, but I don't know if I necessarily want to unbox it all here. That might get a bit messy. But one thing I know that people didn't like was the fact that the two control pads that includes don't have analog sticks. It's like the classic controller, which... but anyway. So, yeah, again, I'm going to mod this so that I can play any other PlayStation game I want to play. Because, you know, I've been thinking about giving the Silent Hill series a try, and the first one was on the PS1. Oddly not included in the Silent Hill HD collection for the PS3. Yeah, so, so for something that I had absolutely zero interest in getting, I mean, for £40, I couldn't really pass that up, so, yeah. Right. Okay, so that's my pickups this month. Not many, but I feel like there's some big hitters there. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all next time. Till then, take care.